Let me express my disappointment.
Why? With who?
President Mahama and the NDC government 6 months down the line in the fight against illegal mining.
Okay.
You see,
isn't it early days yet?
Prior to election 2024, one of the biggest challenges Ghanaians were talking about was this degradation of our forests and our water bodies. It was so pivotal to us as a people that all the political parties made various commitments to fight this illegal mining business and its consequent effect on the Ghanaian people. In fact, the NDC government made pronouncements that the government need to establish declare a state of emergency to combat this menace because our water bodies had been completely taken over by.
I thought it was the media coalition against Galamsey.
Yes,
we're giving that pressure.
Yeah, no, but the call for declaration of state of emergency came from senior party officials of the NDC that the government needed to declare state of emergency. Now we go through an election process. We come to an NDC government with this overwhelming and decisive victory. And then 6 months down the line, we are still battling with this fight of illegal mining against illegal mining, as if it is no business. No commitment, complete no political will to fight this illegal mining business. When the Minister for Lands and Natural Resources came to Parliament, 3 months or a month after he was made, he came and decried all efforts he's going to put in place to combat it. What have we seen? In fact, there's been much more attack in our reserves today than it existed months back.
Evidence.
Yes. Evidence. Check Erastus Asardonko's reports consistently from January.
You didn't say that.
The forest reserves that are being attacked in the year 2025, to the extent that just recently, about a week or two ago, he said that a new forest reserve has been attacked by different sources of illegal miners. That's almost about 11 football fields, and nobody can go there because they are protected by the security. Police is involved, military is involved, national security is involved.
Allegations.
Being protected and being promoted by the NDC government.
Yeah. Moro, we are in the middle of what allegations.
No. We are doing serious business here. Let's not take it for granted. Let's not talk about it. We have a government in power. Look at the devastation that we are seeing today. Are you saying that things have not gotten worse and out of hand than we saw in 2024?
You go to church.
So this whole issue about, I said yesterday I was even at church. So I've been a full-blown Christian since 1996. Okay, I'm a serious Christian.
Have you been preaching too?
Yes, I can preach too. Oh. So
you know he was in the States for a week to preach.
Oh.
Yeah, honorable. He came back just last night.
With God.
Yeah. No, he's a serious preacher. He's a minister of God, actually. Yeah.
So
are you paid when you travel to preach? Okay, please go ahead. Right.
The political will is not there. And that is what we need to address.
Okay.
The second thing is that why is it difficult for government led by His Excellency the President to give us a blueprint in fighting this Galamsey? What is government's blueprint? No clear direction from government. And this is something that should be emanating from the center, led by the President. So leaving it to the Minister for Lands and Natural Resources, yesterday he established Blue Water Gas. What was the mandate of Blue Water Gas? He said over 500 people have been recruited under Blue Water Gas. Have you received one complaint or report? Success since the Blue Water Gas were established? So what was the use? They are being paid 2,000 Ghana cedi a month. I agree that people should be, but that Blue Water Guard that was established from the day they started working till now Have you received one report that suggests the relevance of this blue water? We sat on this platform and discussed that. What was the amount? They said they will be patrolling water bodies and be reporting events that are happening in and around water bodies. Have you received even one report success of blue water gas since it was established?
But they're not supposed to give the report to you. The report goes to the minister.
I'm saying about the minister. Has the minister come out to tell us even one success? Now he has established a committee to do what? To coordinate the activities of another interministerial task force. I wish him well. It is another creature to create mess in that industry.
It's a secretariat.
How different is it from the interministerial task force that bedeviled us under Akufo-Addo? I'm saying that secretariat, what's the secretariat supposed to do? Coordinate what? Galamsey fight? Are they the ones now to provide security direction, monitor the activities of the security people who are now extorting money from both legal miners and illegal miners across the country?
But the statement was clear what they're supposed to do, and I read it to you.
Oh, informing these things, there are always statements to suggest and they are mandated.
The objective of NIMOS is to create a well-coordinated framework to address the crackdown on illegal mining and its related harms.
What is that supposed to be? Coordinate with who?
In view of this integrated intelligence initiative, the ministry wishes to emphatically state that no person, individual, or organized group is allowed to embark on any anti-illegal mining operation without consulting the duly established secretary.
Please. So the ones that are already on the front of their own.
Anabisu should have sought permission.
So when the minister was setting this secretariat up, didn't he coordinate with all of those people who are on the field?
Hanabisu, I can guess that she didn't know. That was
I'm saying that the minister doesn't Anabisu report to the Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources.
Yes.
So why wouldn't the minister?
No, hold on. What's the new structure? I think MDF is now in the finance ministry, isn't it? I think so.
What's MDF?
The fund. I think the fund is on the finance ministry.
So what is she doing?
Sure.
What is she doing?
I should think so.
What is she doing on Galamsey site?
Well, I don't know.
That is the mess I'm talking about by this administration.
Yeah, but she's a Ghanaian. She has every right to fight.
Wearing those,
Galamsey.
what was she wearing? With all those headgear with security things all around there being followed. Doing what?
Whether she's a Ghanaian, you and I, all of us should be fighting
so
Galamsey.
Any Ghanaian can wake up. And,
now there's a secretariat. We just have to go and tell them that I want to go to this area to go and fight Galamsey.
The minister has lost this fight from its outset, and he's even making it worse by the day. Every day, blue water gas scheme, nothing. Secretariat is being established, nothing would come out of it. The security agencies that he's supposed to coordinate are there chasing people and extorting money day and night. What has happened to all the reports that has come before the attention of the government on this extortion? People have openly come out. The minister himself, in establishing this, he said, even when he talked about coordinating and the rest, he was not bold to say that all those activities by the security task forces they should be recalled. He said there were some niceties of words trying to massage those activities.
Intelligence-led secretariat.
Yes, that's what he's saying the secretary is supposed to do. And yet we have task forces, security task forces that are already on the ground, they're starting money and enforcing this Galamsey work. They are the ones providing security for, and Iran source has made it clear. Go and read all the reports from January.
Are you suggesting that the secretariat won't make any difference?
I'm saying that the secretariat is another creature to even deepen this Galamsey business.
How?
They are only making the system, they are creating a mechanism to allow people to oversee. Where is the commitment? Where is the fight? They have not shown anything. I'm saying that from the president, this is a mandate on the president. The president is the one to give direction to the state so that the Minister for Lands and Natural Resources can drive it. Now the president is sitting comfortably at Jubilee House, behaving as if he's not seeing this devastation in our forests.
But let me ask you this. Let me ask you, Honorable. We just talked about how untidy it was beginning to look, where you have a situation, in fact, a situation where different task forces are going around different, mining sites and ostensibly, right, fight Galamsey. Now, we've seen Hanabisu. We've seen a situation where at the MCE, DCE, or the MDC level, there's a task force. There's a regional task force, and so on and so forth.
District task force.
Right, and then there's a national task force. Now, don't you think that it is important to have a center that coordinates the activities of all of these? So, for instance, if I see some people come to me and they say, we are a task force, we are with the national security, with the national security or the national task force. If I want to cross-check whether this group have been officially sanctioned to do that job, shouldn't it be possible for me to call a center, like a call center? Oh, there's a group of guys, or I'll say a friend A, B, C, D. And I'm calling to find out whether indeed they have been mandated officially to do this job or not. Before they go ahead and do their job. Don't you think there must be a center?
Why
so
a
that
center,
journalists, everybody can call for some information.
Why a center? Why do we have the ministry itself in existence? When these, I'm coming.
You know the ministry has a lot of things.
I'm coming. When these, whether it is district task force, regional task force, national task force, who sanctioned them? Are they not coming from the same Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources? Have you seen a police or military going to any site saying that I'm going to combat Galamsey fight without authorization from the center? So the ministry itself had given the directives and the mandate for either the district level to do it, or regional to do it, or national to do it.
So that's presumably.
Of course, but because without it, why would the people go there and have that audacity? And government had never cracked any ship that those people were there illegally. Government is in the know that district task forces are in operation, regional task forces are in operation, national task forces are in operation, and they have never declared those activities illegal.
Okay.
So it means that it is known to the center. Now, if there's a need to coordinate from a center by setting up a committee, what do? You need to recall and withdraw all of these task forces that are in existence. Recall them out, and then let the center now give us a blueprint in terms of how they want to coordinate this fight. And I'm saying that even this committee doesn't have the capacity. Because the blueprint in fighting this menace is not there. The commitment is not there. Even when it comes to arrest, we passed a beautiful law. Ghanaians that are arrested are supposed to be prosecuted. Foreigners are also supposed to be prosecuted. Now you arrest foreigners and you are giving them repatriation to go back without prosecution.
All right.
How many convicts, since you started arresting people from January, have you successfully prosecuted under this?
You want the numbers, okay.